just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Best of luck to the Rowdy Gentleman Fantasy Football Experience. Best of luck to the boys.
Hello, I am back. It's me, your favorite commissioner. And do we have an exciting week 5 to break down? That's right. Give yourselves a round of applause. If you're watching this video, that means you've made it into the second quarter of the first half of the season. Now, the first quarter of every season is always important for, really finding your rhythm with the starting lineup, building a framework for a solid foundation. The second quarter of this first half becomes crucial for taking that rhythm that you're able to find and using it to propel the solid foundation that you created onward and upward. This becomes the time of the year where separation occurs within the standings. Most will be jockeying for position placements. Some will start to run away with it. We already see just the two of us at 5-0. Sadly, others are going to continue to crumble and get left behind. With all that being said, let's take a dive into our recap. So besides the toilet bowl, Week 5 has been a perfect example of NFL offenses starting to wake up and find their rhythm. Every single winner this week, outside of the toilet bowl, had an impressive point total in the triple digits. The highest point total of the week, Jonathan Taylor Ham destroys Team Larry by a score of 155-95. Behind me, we have the Brady Bunch showing up and showing out. On the heels of a Gabe Davis 30 bomb. On top of 2 20-plus outings by the running back and tight end positions. A game in which had Watson's projections all over the place. The Brady Bunch keeps it moving with an impressive touting over Team Nick, 141-116. Still, not a bad outing by you, Team Nick. And with the third highest total of the week, Ted Jones stays hot with a 132-102 victory over Team Nelly. Very closely after that, we have Kyler, the creator, keeping himself relevant with a 131-96 takedown of Harborside's Red Sauce, an establishment that once served a hungover and stoned Kyle. A little bit of role reversal. We have Kyle serving Harborside their third straight loss of the season. What turned out to be the game of the week, possibly the game of the year. Your mother's favorite felon inches out Letfeld cook in a nail-biter of a matchup. If you have a moment, I implore you to look at the box score of that matchup. I mean, almost identical down the starting roster. It doesn't get any closer. It doesn't get any better than that. That is good football, gentlemen. Kish pulls away by 2. Just the two of us remains perfect after surviving a late night push by the Ace of Spades. It's hard to follow up such good offensive performances that we've had here in the league. It's been come to be known as the Toilet Bowl. Crab Cakes and Football takes their second win of the season, handing Luxburger their second straight loss at 92-82 in the Toilet Bowl. Looks like the Ecolab chant did nothing but land you with back-to-back losses and a visit to Dateline NBC's Chris Hansen.
You said you wanted a couple dollars.
No, yeah, thank you very much.
You got to change too. You can have it, man. Happy New Year, man.
Goddamn change, nigga. Motherfucking change.
No, you gonna throw my motherfucking change back.
You gonna
throw the motherfucking change back.
He tripped.
After taking a break from it last week due to not wanting to kick somebody while they're down, I think it's now time to revisit What's Trending, presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. You're not you when you're hungry. I'm not sure if anyone utilizes this graphic, but it's one of my favorites, especially as the season gets deeper. It's basically a line graph reflecting your progression and projections in real time. As you can see, crab cakes in football and Luxburger with the largest regressions through 5 weeks, while the Brady Bunch, Ted Jones, and Jonathan Taylor Ham are moving along quite nicely. Crab cakes in football still getting no love from IBM's Watson despite chalking up another victory in the win column. I don't get it. Now it's time to move into the Week 5 losers list, presented to you by Chris Hansen. Have a seat. And taking the cake this week for the lowest offensive performance goes to Luxburger, who only 2 weeks ago was one of the last remaining undefeated teams at 82. Shortly behind him is last year's champion Larry with 95. Red Sauce at 96. Team Nelly at 102. Ace of Spades at 103. Team Nick falling with 116. And 10 points above him after winning a shootout last week, loses a shootout this week. Feldman at 126. 2 points behind Kish's 128. Gentlemen, the getting is just starting to go. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, and I'll see you right here next week after week 6.
I got to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you just straight up right now. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Okay.
We're doing a story on adults eating children, and since you have your child here, I'm not going to pursue this.
Okay.
But I think you know what you were doing here, don't you?
No, I was just doing the text lunch.
My point is, because your child is here, I think it'd be best if you just went ahead and left.
Yeah, I agree. I'm never going to do this again.
Since the police know the man has his son with him,
Sir, right there. You come here. You come here. Let go of the child.
Well, hang on, you gotta be patient for that.
That's not hard.
No hug for me?
I'm sorry?
No hug for me? Why don't you have a seat right over there for me?
No.
Oh, no what? Come on, have a seat.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, please sit down. You're sorry for what?
I think I know what this is.
Please sit down.
I'm not for that, seriously. You're probably gonna arrest me?
I'm not going to arrest you then.
Cops will probably. I'm sorry, I'm not here really to do anything though.
he claims the
Here, and no place does it say that she's 19. I mean, you can go through it if you
No,
find
I
it, you
believe.
can comment.
How old did she say she was?
13.
Wow.
And she says that right off the